Hey guys, Tony here, and I know it's probably pretty, sooner than usual, but I'm back to do another recent vinyl editions. I came home today to like 3 packages in the mail, um, all 3 of which I'm totally excited about, and I had just a couple other things that I'd show, so I figured I'd make a quick video. Now, one of these things in particular, I'm stoked about. I've been looking forward to this for a while, so I figured I'd make a quick video just to show it, and also just to check in, and we'll see where the time goes. Let's put it that way. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll just start and show. I have six things to show you. Um, 3 of which I've were recommended from Bigstar1000. So I gotta give a big shout out to Bigstar. Great stuff. So yeah, let me just get started here. This came basically right after my last video, probably that day. Um, Big Star showed this recently, and I just kind of liked what he had to say about it, and I went online and found a copy for just a couple bucks, so I ordered it. Talk Talk, It's My Life. Excellent new wave, post-punk stuff. Fantastic. And of course it has that track, It's My Life, which was, I don't know if it was No Doubt or Gwen Stefani, but yeah, great. This version's better, must say. Really enjoyed this. I listened to it once so far, so I gotta listen to it some more. Still has the shrink wrap on it, and it still has the promo sticker. I like promo stickers. If you haven't noticed, I put my records in the poly sleeve. I try and get the promo stickers off, and I stick it on the poly sleeve. I don't know why. It's just something I do. I'll probably end up replacing the poly sleeves eventually, but I don't know. I like promo stickers. Overall, though, I hate stickers on records, price tags and things. It shouldn't ever be done, but I like promo stickers. Anyway, cool record. Glad I picked this up. Another, these next two, first three are Bigstar1000 recommended records. The Feelies, Crazy Rhythms. And I must say, that is a fantastic title for this record. Really, really enjoyed this. Bigstar1000 described it as the Velvet Underground meets Can, and that's a pretty good description. I would have to agree with that so far. Again, listened to this once and enjoyed the hell out of it. Definitely going to be spinning this some more. This album was released in 1980, but this is a 2009 reissue on Bar None Records. Excellent. I don't know if you can see. I got the sleeve on. Really, really good record. So, and this one here, I'm real excited about. Fantastic. Really fantastic record. Jim Sullivan, UFO. Now again, Bigstar1000 did an obscure classic on this record, and fantastic. Unbelievably good. I was so blown away by this. This arrived today, and I put it on, and I listened to the whole thing. I read, there's a lot of liner notes with this, read them all, and I was just blown away by the whole story, by the album, the music. It really is, it's a mixture of folk rock, psychedelic, jazz. It's just a wonderful album. The story with Jim Sullivan was, this is his debut, released originally in 1969. It wasn't a major release, but somehow he got Phil Spector, his band, which is called the Wrecking Crew, I guess, to play on it. And it was released on a small label. It didn't sell. He actually recorded a second album, and that didn't sell as well. He just kind of couldn't get a break for as much talent as the guy had. So he decided to take off. He actually left his wife and kids and went to try to go to Nashville. He made it as far as New Mexico, and then really he disappeared in the desert, and nobody really knows what happened to him. There's a lot of theories. Something with some shady cops, or he ended up on a ranch. His car was found on a ranch like 23 miles into the desert. On this ranch that was owned by an Italian family with supposedly had ties to the mob. There's a lot of crazy stories, or he was abducted by UFOs. But anyway, highly recommend this. It's on Light in the Attic Records. The whole story about how they reissued this is amazing in itself, what they had to go through. Excellent record. Highly recommended. Go to Light in the Attic Records and order it, because it's just that good. So, I have to thank Bigstar1000 once again for his just impeccable taste and for recommending this stuff. I mean, it's fantastic. Up next is a record a huge record, it seems like, among music lovers and record collectors. One I wasn't really familiar with. I'd heard a little bit of it, but never heard the whole album in its entirety. And I figured I'd try and grab it, and I came across a copy really, really cheap, so I grabbed it. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it just yet. I think it's one of those records that'll probably be rewarding once I listen to it more and give it a chance more. I mean, but at first I was kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of things about it that I liked a lot, but then a few things that I wasn't. And I hear this is just one of those kinds of records too that some people don't like it at first, or some people just don't like it. But I don't know. I'm on the fence about it right now. My Bloody Valentine, and the album is Loveless. I don't know if I was just expecting something else or what, but I'm definitely going to spin it some more. I'm glad I bought it, and glad to have it, and yeah, I'm going to listen to it more. This is the 2003 issue on Plain Recordings on black vinyl, and I got it at a really good price, so happy about that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like this album or what? So cool. And this one here, oh, let me show this first. I picked up a single, a couple of Neil Young related things, and as you guys know, I'm a Neil Young fanatic. This is something that I've wanted forever. It's a single, a triangle single on red vinyl. This is the cover from Reactor, and it's Southern Pacific backed with Motor City from the album Reactor. This is basically a promotional item, collector's thing now. A lot of people don't like the album Reactor. I like it a lot, actually. I think I'll get into it a little bit more. But yeah, Southern Pacific and Motor City, both excellent tracks. This thing will sell up to about $30 online now. I got it for $10, which I'm really happy about. It's on Triangle on red clear vinyl. Very, very cool record. If you could see, I don't know how this will look, but it's clear red vinyl. And yeah, really glad to have this. It doesn't really fit in a 45 box, so I don't know. I'll have to put it on the shelf. But anyway, very happy with this. Here's the cover. Again, Southern Pacific, and you open it up, and there's a car, which represents the Motor City. And then you open it up, and there's a train, which is Southern Pacific. So, yeah, this is from 1981. So this thing's like 30 years old, so that's cool. It's almost as old as I am. So yeah, there you go. Very, very happy to get this. And Neil Young actually just put out a new record. It's a live album from the 80s. Now, if you're a Neil fan, you know during the 80s, Neil went through a period where he basically drastically changed genres with every year. First he put out like a folk country album, kind of protesty in a way. Then he put out Reactor, which is a rock album with Crazy Horse with a lot of repetitive sounding songs. Like within each song it just sounds kind of repetitive. And then he put out Trans, which is, if you know, is a computer kind of almost, it was inspired I guess by you know, Devo and Jesus. Jeez, I couldn't even think of it. Kraftwerk and computer. He used a vocoder, and his voice basically sounds like a computer. And then he went to, I think the next album was Everybody's Rockin', which is straight rockabilly. He did the whole bit dressed up like Elvis, basically. And then he went straight country, the next album. And he put out Old Ways. And on that tour, he made up a country band and went on tour. And while I was never crazy about Old Ways, I must say, this album is from the tour with Old Ways, with the International Harvesters. And excellent, excellent album. It's part of his Archive series. This is Neil Young Archives Performance Series, Disc 9. So he's going completely out of order, of course. This is called The Treasure. It's a 2 LP set. Really, really beautifully done. 2 LPs, 180 gram, pressed at Palace in Germany. Excellent. I mean, the band just really gets cooking on this record, I have to say. It's fantastic. Amber Jean, which is an unreleased track. It's a song about his daughter. Are You Ready for the Country, which is off of Harvest. It's a classic tune. It Might Have Been, which was released on the Archive series with Crazy Horse. This is a country version of it, and it's a cover. He didn't actually write it. It might have been Bound for Glory, which is another unreleased track, I believe. Let Your Fingers Do the Walkin', again unreleased. Very country, just very country sounding record, but it's really good. I must say, I'm impressed. Flying on the Ground Is Wrong, which is a Buffalo Springfield song, classic. Now, the 2 tracks on here, coincidentally, Motor City and Southern Pacific, are both on this record, but in a country version. Motor City, Soul of a Woman, which is another unreleased track, Get Back to the Country, and then Southern Pacific, Nothing is Perfect, and Gray Riders. Gray Riders is like a legendary unreleased song, and he really lets the electric guitar rip on that tune. And I gotta say, it is fantastic. Now again, 2 disc set. The second LP, the 4th side, has an etching, which is a first for Neil. I'll show you that real quick. It's basically kind of like the cover, the International Harvesters. If you can see that. I know etchings are always difficult to show. But yeah, really cool record. I'm so happy with this purchase. I highly recommend getting it. It's a very limited well, I don't know how limited, but a limited pressing. Probably about as limited as Lanois was. Lanois now is selling for, it's hard to come by. Usually sells for a lot now. So if you like Neil, I recommend this. I think it's excellent. The songs are just really good. And it is country, I will say that, but the band just really gets going, and I think it's just a perfect mixture. There are a lot of rocking tunes on here, so really happy to get that. So yeah, there you go, guys. Those are my finds. I wanted to say I'm really feeling the love from the vinyl community, and I probably will make a shout out video. It's really great to be mentioned by everybody, along with everybody, and yeah, so I just gotta thank you guys. Definitely gotta thank Bigstar1000 for the great recommendations and everything. So, and everybody else, it's really great being a part of this community, and I gotta thank you. I gotta thank you for watching, commenting, and making your videos. I really enjoy them. So yeah, there you go, guys. Please leave me some comments and take care. Thanks.